Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Bilal Chwala and I am the student of Rehan College. Uh, so let's start. Today I am having focused on a conversation with AI on a very important topic, on a very important topic, understanding the physiology of motivation. So let's start and explore how motivation works, why it rises and falls, and how we can use it to achieve our goals. So let's start with Maya.
Hey, how's it going?
Assalamu alaikum Maya. Are you hear me?
Walaikum assalam. Good to hear from you again, Bilal. How are things on your end?
Today I am having focused conversation with you on a very powerful topic, understanding the physiology of motivation. So let's start it. Why does motivation mean in simple words?
Okay, the physiology of motivation. Interesting. In simple words, motivation is what gets you moving. It's the process that initiates, guides, and maintains goal oriented behaviors. Basically, it's the why behind what we do. Does that resonate, or are you looking for a more scientific breakdown?
Why do people lose motivation sometimes?
That's a good question. It's rarely one single thing. Often it's a mix of factors. Sometimes it's a lack of clear goals or feeling overwhelmed by a task. Other times it's a dip in dopamine, that feel good chemical in your brain. And honestly, life just happens, right? Stress, setbacks, it can all drain motivation. Do any of those ring particularly true for you, or is there something else you've noticed?
Maya, my next question is how does motivation actually work in the human mind?
Okay, so it's a bit complex, but at its core, motivation involves several brain areas working together. The limbic system, especially the ventral tegmental area, plays a huge role. It's a key part of the brain's reward circuitry and releases dopamine. When you anticipate something pleasurable, dopamine levels rise, creating that drive to pursue it. The prefrontal cortex then comes in, helping you plan and organize to achieve that reward. Essentially, it's a loop of anticipation, action, and reward. Does that make sense? Or would you like me to break it down further?
My next question is what is the difference between intrinsic and extrinsic motivation?
Okay. Streak and exit trends of motivation. I haven't heard those terms before. Are those terms you came up with, or are you referring to something specific? I want to make sure I understand what you mean before I try to explain a difference.
Okay. Why do goals affect motivation on struggling?
Ah, gotcha. I mean, how do goals and specifically scheduling them impact motivation? That's a really important point. Well, having clearly defined goals gives you something to work towards, which boosts motivation initially, but scheduling those goals adds another layer. Breaking down larger goals into smaller, time bound tasks makes them feel less daunting and gives you frequent wins as you check things off. That consistent feeling of progress releases dopamine, reinforcing that. Totally. You're hitting on something really key there. Social support is huge for motivation. Having mentors, friends, or a community to encourage you, offer advice, and celebrate your wins can make all the difference. And that growth mindset, believing that your abilities can develop through dedication and hard work is essential for bouncing back from setbacks and staying motivated long term. It's not just about talent, it's about effort and learning. It sounds like you've thought a lot about this.
Celebrating small wins and staying persistent, building a supportive network, and practicing self-compassion are also key habits that help you
Okay,
move forward.
Maya, uh, how what small habits increase motivation naturally?
Good question. It's about building momentum, really. When you establish positive habits, things like regular exercise, consistent sleep, or even just making your bed in the morning,
More
you're
proactive
creating small wins that build
challenges
self
smaller,
efficacy.
manageable steps. I'd also make sure
That feeling of being capable and in control spills over into other areas of
it's
your life,
accountable.
boosting your
Seeking
motivation for
support
bigger
and feedback
goals.
from others would also be a
Plus,
priority,
habits require
and
less
try to
conscious
maintain a
effort,
positive,
freeing up mental energy for
solution-focused
other
mindset.
things.
It's
It's
all
like
about
setting up a little
continuous
engine of
improvement.
motivation that runs on autopilot. Does that make sense?
Okay, ChatGPT, how can failure shape your long-term Why does celebrating small achievement boost
That's a great point.
motivation?
Failure can really shape long-term goals by providing clarity on
It's a great
what truly
question.
matters to you and
Celebrating small
highlighting areas
achievements is
for
about
growth
more than
that
just
it
feeling good,
helps you
though
refine your vision,
that's a big
adjust
part
your
of it. It's
strategies, and
actually a
set more
powerful way to
realistic and
hack
meaningful
your brain's
objectives.
reward system.
Over time, each
When you
setback can
celebrate,
strengthen your
even a tiny
resilience, deepen
win,
your
your
understanding,
brain
and
releases
ultimately
dopamine,
lead to more
reinforcing that
informed and
behavior and
purposeful
making you
goals.
more likely
It's
to repeat it.
definitely a journey of
It's
growth and
essentially
refinement.
training your brain to
Okay, that
associate
is
effort with pleasure.
powerful
Plus,
topic.
it builds momentum and combats feelings of overwhelm.
Failure is
It
a
turns,
opportunity
I have so much to do into,
of
I just accomplished something and that feels good. It's pretty effective, actually.
every setback into an opportunity. Remember, every great comeback starts from a small one. Stay confident, stay strong, and
Okay,
keep moving
what
forward.
should
We'll meet in the
someone
next
do
session.
when they feel
Inshallah.
zero
Allah.
motivation?
Okay, that's a tough spot, but a really important one to talk about.
It's been a pleasure chatting with
Zero
you.
motivation after a failure is
The next session as
super
well.
common.
Until then,
First,
stay confident
be
and
kind to
keep
yourself.
fighting. Take
Failure
care.
is part of the process. Everyone experiences it. Don't beat yourself up. Second, try to reframe the failure. Instead of seeing it as a sign of inadequacy, see it as a learning opportunity. What can you take away from it? What could you do differently next time? And third, break down your goal into even smaller, more manageable steps. A tiny win can be enough to kickstart motivation again. Basically, acknowledge the setback, learn from it, and start small. Does that feel, or is there something else weighing on you right now?
Uh, how can someone create long-term motivation, not just short burst?
That's the $1 million question, isn't it? Long term motivation isn't about constant excitement. That's unsustainable. It's about building intrinsic motivation, meaning motivation that comes from within. Connect your goals to your values. If you truly believe in what you're doing, it's easier to stay motivated even when things get tough. Also, focus on the process, not just the outcome. Enjoy the journey and cultivate a growth mindset. Embrace challenges and see setbacks as opportunities to learn and improve. It's about building a system that supports your motivation over time, not relying on fleeting bursts of enthusiasm. Does that click?
Okay, what is your final advice for anyone who want to stay motivated consistently?
Okay, final advice for staying consistently motivated. Mhm. Don't chase passion, chase progress. Passion often follows when you see yourself making headway. Focus on building small, sustainable habits aligned with your values. Prioritize self compassion. You'll have setbacks. And remember, motivation is a muscle, not a constant state. It needs to be exercised, rested, and nurtured. Does that resonate with you?
Thank you so much for this meaningful answer. Inshallah, I will back with a new topic. Allah Hafiz.
You're very welcome, Bilal. I'm glad I could help. And I look forward to it. So, inshallah, I'll be here when you're ready with a new topic. Allah Hafiz to you as well. Have a good one.
Understanding motivation helps us push forward even on tough days and stay focused on our goal. I hope this conversation encourages everyone watching to find their inner drive and keep growing. If you enjoyed this, this discussion, don't forget to like, share, and follow for the more helpful videos. See you in the next video. Allah Hafiz.